Hey, I'm Kev welcome back to MXGP 2019 as with 4 rounds of we get underway in Imola as the gate drops. Oh hello, trying to find a way through this first corner. That seems like a decent way. So jump to the inside, get into the top 10. Go elbow with Prado. So we're pushed wide then. As Grant leads ahead of the Italian who won the last race. He's now on home turf, looking to repeat that success. Getting into the top 5, still following Prado. Zimmer, more known for his F1 race, of course, around the Autodromo Enzo e Dino Ferrari. For around 25 years, they had F1 races around there, but Olsen still have a decent MXGP track here. I have no idea how far that jump was, that's why I kind of let off a lot. Oh hello Prado. Why have you just turned into us? So it seems like we've got a soft top but hard pack underneath. It's a bit more slip inside-y than Rocket, but still got to be careful around it. As well, who's that going right? We've got the Frenchman behind us. Going to try and dive down the inside it. I think that's the home hero in front. Oh no, it's Jacoby. As we're battling for a podium here. There we go, got nicely into that groove there. I do not see Olsen anywhere. So yeah, get that foot down, we need to get going. So we're really struggling for traction out of these corners. And once again, a bit like Lommel last time, it's about getting into these ruts and grooves. It's very difficult for traction, so once again, we might be quick one race, but poor the other, for the second race. This is the Italian in front. We will take third though if we just need to take points. Unlike last time in Belgium where we were a bit messy. Finished outside the top 5 for the first time in a long while. Whoa, second gone very wide. That's a gift. The leader wasn't hot through there either. As well, try to open up this corner. That was not a good idea. And there's Watson in front. Oh, our old buddy, old pal. So we got 5 laps here, it seems like. We just beat the marker. Yeah, short out, 125. So the Italian down. There goes the home fans' hopes. There's always other Ben Watson chase, you may have noticed this season, so we're pushing hard here to catch the Brit. Deny him. I'm not sure if it's his first victory this season. I feel like he's won one. But definitely, he has not been at the top of the podium a lot this season. Been very consistent though, he will be in the top 10 in the championship. Been a decent season for him. Oh no! Get going. So we're in 5th as he got. Oh my god, who's that? Just landed on top of them. So once again, 3rd has just gifted us their place. Obviously an issue through that. So Watson, yeah, going on to penultimate lap. 29.3, oh, it's Walsh who's given it to us. So they're chasing down 2nd then. Before just in the victory's out of reach now. What the hell? What is the bike doing there? I will say something, the ruts start forming. It is much more noticeable than it was in Pro. More like 3. And I still prefer 3 because they're a bit bigger and actually felt more real. Even though the handling was very arcadey in 3. But even more arcadey than this with our slip and sliding. Like, it seems like this is the make-up game after Pro. Like, yeah, we messed up with Pro. Have this instead. It's more like 3, you might like it. Definitely am. Still got... Oh my god, still got some issues going through these corners. No, there's nothing we can do. We just have to wait as we got the Frenchman in front. Oh, we did. We're holding on for second now, or third. I think we can get about second, just hung on to this podium. We're still taking points out of Olsen, which is the main thing. But we've got to change our tactics for this race for the next time. The second race says it's a bit like normal, isn't it? It really is turning out like that. But we've got to control the slide, be as smooth as possible as we can, take advantage of the ruts and grooves in the surface. Get out their foot down more, it seems like. I mean, noticed that I think it was actually in 3 where we had more hard packed surfaces towards the end of the season as well. Like, it was quite soft tops in the first half of the year, and then it really became hard packed surfaces. So, seeing that trend again. I'm not sure if that's how they just lay out the calendar, do the FIM, but definitely a pattern we've noticed, the track surfaces. Once again, almost come to a standstill there as well. Riders Prado. So we're just staring at that rather than actually trying to get through the corner. As Watson wins. Good win for the Brit. Good from Prado. A nice podium. It's after 5 laps. Watson won by 4.5 seconds. We're a second back of Prado. Ahead of his fellow K10 run of Tom by a second. And we've got another Frenchman round at the top 5. Homero down in 6th in the end. Olsen in 8th. So massive points taken out of the Dane. Looking further down, Sterling 16th. Oh, and the Belgians down to 17th and 22nd. God, they're having a bit of a hangover, aren't they, from their home round? So we are revving up for the second race in Imola. As they get underway for 5 more laps. Possibly. Because it was very close, wasn't it? Going 4. Oh god, why have we chosen the outside? Why are you pushing us, Sterry? That's how you get into the groove. Hello, Olsen. So all the NL Championship rival once again next to Prado. Don't know how this keeps happening. As he snuck into the top 5, everyone going very wide there on this opening lap. So the track a bit more rutted as well. It's going to make it easier and more difficult to ride round. So if we can stay in the top 5 and ahead of Olsen, that's the aim. Not really even looking for victories round in here, but it's too tough a track for us. There's Watson going for the lead, it looks like. We're getting some whips out. Down the inside of the Belgium, I believe that is in front, is it? Overshot the corner. Just like quite a few, right? Everyone in front overshot the corner. There's Watson still trying to get that lead away. Still in second. Down the inside for third. Ahead of... Oh, is it Jacoby? Oh, look at that plunge into the... Oh, hello! Someone's got their big boy pants on. Look at that, he's even taking second. What do you have for breakfast? Porridge? So we're about to take that third place away. Just about hold on as well. Really jumps. Oh, and Watson gone wide as well. We nicked that as well from the Brit. As apparently we're ahead of ourselves and Watson. So we're battling ourselves, we're battling our mind. Seems like they're saying. Yeah, we definitely are battling ourselves. So do we push for victory or sink for the championship? Well, we crash, that's what we do. Oh, hello, Olsen. I haven't seen you for a while. Oh no, Prado again! Why do we keep ending up with Prado? Come on, accelerate. Hello, Olsen. Oh, we've got a bit of a traffic jam in front. Well, how do we get past this traffic jam? That will do nicely. Not quite. Down to 5th. As well, who's that? Absolutely did the Jacoby move there. I thought you had that trademarked, Henry. What the hell? That's all a bit wide in front, so we'll take the podium. We'll take 2 podiums, no doubt about that. As Watson charging for the win, getting that overall, getting the perfect result here in Italy. Maybe have a late charge for the top 5 in the championship. You never know from the Brit. So ahead of the Frenchman. He's probably in a patent pending case with Jacoby over that move into the first corner. But we do like skirting the edge of the track, don't we? Oh, there you go. See, the rut's just forcing us a ride. So it's no good carrying lots of speed. You've got to ride in the groove. It's all slide that rear round. Don't go too wide. Let's head on to the penultimate lap. Oh, it's Jacoby leading. So who's that doing the move then? It's not Sterry, was it? I was thinking all the Kawasaki riders now. There's all Watson leads. They go side by side. Oh, Watson a bit wide. Here we go. Within dive bombing distance, Ben. It's all Jacoby very wide there. Giving too much room to the Brit. Watson wide again into that right hander. We'll take that position all day long. We seem to be getting ourselves involved in the race for the victory. Just coming to us. You know, well, we should just be singing the championship. You can't resist a race victory. Thinking of where to make the move now. That's better through there. Just throw the groove a bit better. Oh god. And then we mess up the next corner. Stood Watson up though, taking back second immediately. So despite our mistakes, we're still right out of here. Maybe even it's not that bad after all for us. Shaku goes on to the final lap. That could have been a faster lap as well. Oh, we're definitely going for mid-25s, I think, because it costs you like a couple of seconds, doesn't it? Getting told to get back on track like that. It's all Jacoby very wide in front. Oh, you can do that. You can cut the course like that. You can't do it the other way, though. So Watson seems to have dropped his charge. We kind of interrupted it, didn't we? It's all Jacoby wide there as well. And wide again. It's the German. Oh, is he feeling the pressure? So we dive it. Oh, he's giving us no room. Once again, just skimming like a stone on top of the ruts there. That was not good. There we go. Let's see if we can get a better run into this hairpin. Not quite. Going into the right. Has he given it to us? Penultimate corner, through it. Oh, Rerin wants to kick out. But through the final corner, we've stolen a victory. So after 5 laps, we got the victory. It's a Kawasaki 1-2 with Watson in third. And then we've got the Honda ahead of the Yamaha of Grant. Oh, he must have been the dive bomb specialist. Has got the KTM, a Prado in set ahead of Davey. Olsen down in 9th. Shocking round for the Dane. Let's go further down. We've got Sterry, Evans, Bass. Tom down in 21st. What the hell is he doing down there? And with Musi. So he actually grabbed the overall victory along with Watson. As we've got Prado in third, Jacoby, and then we've got the Frenchman ahead of Olsen. He lost 20 points to us. That's what you don't need to do down the stretch. So you've got the Italian and Dave and Gurrence round out the top 10 of Tom. So with our 9th victory of the season, with 3 rounds remaining, just 75 points on offer, we are 42 points ahead of Olsen. And we've got Prado up to 3rd, 7 points ahead of the Belgian, the Frenchman. We've got Jacoby in 6th. Watson up to 7th, so maybe a bit too late for that push for the top 5, but he could still maybe grab 6th as he's ahead of Evans. Got Sterry in 9th. And then we've got the Italian round out the top 10 as you look further down. So we've got Enzo up a couple of places. So we've still got 4 riders yet to score. So we are for the 16th round in Sweden around Uddevalla. So guys, it is raining, it is boring. Hopefully the rider won't be snoring here. You can't afford to. It's on the outside. Come on, go to the inside. So I have tried this race once before. Full disclosure, I was in last place on the final lap. So I've had to change the settings for the brakes and acceleration round. So the accelerator is now modular instead of aggressive, and the brakes are aggressive instead of modular. So we'll see if we can find pace in this setup, because we have to. We have to get into the top 10 at least. So we're battling with the Dutchman. The bike is a bit easier to control. We're battling with the Frenchman now. Did the old switch back on him for the top 10. It's worked. As well. What are you doing, rider in front? You got on all the anchors for no reason there. So trying to battle to get into the top 10 at least there. But yeah, I've got to remember that it actually changed the settings round for the wet, because what the hell, why is all the revs gone? Because normally you just maximum attack on the bike, but you actually got to ride a lot smoother in the wet. Because if you just get on the accelerator too early, you're just sliding, you're just losing time, which I found in my first attempt at this race. So, and it was just rubbish viewing as well, just watching me slide everywhere. So hopefully this will be a bit better. So we've got to fight our way through the pack, and we're not exactly quick round it. I was quick round it in the dry, I remember, in the past, but they have added a few more banks to make corners a bit tighter, so it's a bit more tricky round here now. Like, you can't be ultra aggressive through that first corner now. But there's a way of skimming the banks where you could be virtually flat through there. Definitely can't do that now. That's all over the German. And everyone's all over us as well behind. Getting the Dutchman. As everyone's getting away from us still with these settings. So all the work we've done in Imola is going to go away. Like, our lead is going to be reduced to less than a race win again after this. I can almost guarantee you that. It's just how many points does Olsen take out of us. It's just slow through this section. Why are you trying to push us through there? Oh my god, turn! See? No, just sliding does not work. Oh my god, go! At least there's only 4 laps of this rubbish, so... Like, it's so weird in the wet compared to the dry. Like, you're told to be ultra aggressive, slide the bike everywhere in the dry. In the wet, no, you've got to be ultra smooth. Otherwise you're just losing time. It's kind of the reverse of what you would think, because you've got Cena at no traction. The rear. Look at that, we're not going to even get a top 10. This is shocking. Absolutely shocking performance. At least Olsen stopped battling for the victories. What the hell are you doing for the first chicane? Get going. I was good in the first section of the lap, it's the rest, especially when it gets tighter and tristier. We're a bit rubbish. Get going. So you can't even use the rear end to swing the rear around or use the rear brake, because that's just sliding. It's losing us time. God, we've still got another lap of this. I just want it to end. So, you know, that's what happens when we try and carry speed through the corner. We just slide up into the bank. We have no speed. It's got the Italian all over our tail. God, trying to just get through this section. So it does seem like our opponents are much quicker in the wet naturally as well than they are in the dry. Like, I'm not sure if once again they don't know how to code them in the wet. There was a perfect balance in MXGP3 in the wet and dry, like a much better balance. Well, in the wet. Like, it was competitive in the dry, not so much, but now it seems they've just gone competitive in the dry, but too much in the wet. Well, they've overcompensated. Well, I guess it's better than the other way. At least we're getting competitive races now in the dry. Because that's what's going to happen most of the time. So this. Get going. Come on. No rear end. I'm not trying to slide you. Thank God this is the final lap. That's all I can say. God, is this not an MXGP bike? God, we probably would have crashed 10 times already on an MXGP bike compared to this. Turn, god damn it. Well, at least we're not last, that's all I can say. We've still not got the top 10 that we need for the championship. As Prado wins. Spain reigns in the rain. So it sounds like we've got a big queue behind us. So we're just trying to get under 150. That's how poor we are. As well, wide in the last corner. As it's Prado ahead of Davey. What the hell? Only has far. Then we've got the Yamahas, Ogurance and Watson. Olsen in the top 5. Then we've got Olsen, Evans, Jacoby, Tom, and Ika. Round out top 10 on his KTM ahead of Calvin. So we've got Musi in 14th, Sterry in 18th, Bass in last. So here we go for more splashing in the rain. Hopefully it can be a top 10. At least we only lost like 7 points to Olsen in that first race though, as once again on the outside into this corner. There we go, we can dive it into the second part though. As alongside the Frenchman. It's all clipped from behind. Almost forced us off there. So up to 9th. Good aggressive start there. It's alongside Evans and Davey. Whoa, Davey, what are you doing? There's no bank on the inside. Go. I hope this track isn't wet all the time. Like, this is just random. Because if this track was wet all the time, I would never want to come back here again. Get out of here, Tom. No bank. Oh my God, Davey, what are you doing? Forcing us right. Whoa, what are you doing, Tom, as well? Got everyone a bit antsy on this opening lap. They probably know the train that's coming, aren't they? For the next 3 and a bit laps. You can hear how tempered we are on the throttle. Just poking, prodding at it. Well, that's the only way we can try and get traction. I'm not sure if you have to use the clutch as well. Well, we normally just use the clutch for the starts, but that'd be good for rev cutting into the corners. Like you see Eli Tomic doing the Supercross. It could be good for us in these conditions. There might the corners a bit smoother. Whoa, what are you doing, Tom? Once again, just chopping our front. Yeah, it doesn't... I'm not sure I'm actually doing it right with the clutch as well, which doesn't help. Turn, bike. There's a corner around there. Oh my God, no! Get going! We're going to finish last if you don't get going. We probably are going to finish last anyway now. Down to 17. No, there's the train that was behind us. They're much quicker than us, everyone. So we've lost 10 places. Gone. We won't be able to make any of this up, I don't think. Unless we can make 16th up here. That's it. Forget about the other places. It's all got 16th, but no! Bike turn, god damn it! Oh, now, Conrad, you dick! Get out of here! And call me a dick in the loving British way, you know? You know how like I call all my friends dicks? Oh, landed out the groove. That's killed the revs. That's cost us half a second or a couple of tenths at least. Screw the banks. For once the mud banks, I mean. Come on, turn. God's sake. Well, you probably have to make suspension settings as well and all that, but I'm trying to go through the season without making too many setup changes. Oh, there we go. Got a bit of a slide on and actually managed to carry some speed through the corner. With this right, we're just going always wide though. I don't understand it. Get going. Yeah, we're going to be 17th. At least. Oh, this is best case scenario after that mistake. Turn. So I can't carry any speed through in the corners. I try to, I just go wide. And we're just stuck at the corner. That's one of the few times we've actually been able to carry speed through the corner. So, you know, even down for 16th, they're like a second quicker than us on that time. We're gaining a bit through here. You know what this wet weather driving reminds me of? It's the F1 games. Where you're just battling revs and traction. This time we're battling a rear end that doesn't exist. Which is again revs and traction, basically. So we're gaining a bit. Rear end, stop it. Didn't ask you to rip round like that. So press that 1:45.9. I have to see what my lap time is at the end of this last lap. We've found at least a slightly happy medium now, pace wise. There you go, I meant to use the banking all along. Oh my god. Power through the slide. I told you we couldn't slide it through the corners. It actually worked then, didn't it? We actually gained a temp. We're actually gaining a bit on the riders in front. See, Spaniard's already won Ika. Great job from Ika on his KTM. Spaniards on KTM's winning both races here in Sweden. As we try and battle for 60. It's not going to happen, but at least we found some pace in the way at least. That's one takeaway we can get flying from it. As it did a 49 flat. As it was Ika de Prado, Spaniard KTM 1-2 ahead of Olsen in third. Then Grant, Watson, Jacoby, Osland on home turf in 7th. Home fans will be happy with that. And Tom, Evans and Davey were in 17th. So we've lost a massive 16 points to Olsen there. Sterry grabbing the final point. So overall, it's Prado ahead of Grant, Ika and Olsen in 4th. At least he's not on the podium, but he's got 36 points to our 13. So we have wiped out what we gained. And a bit more from Imola. And then we've got Osland in 7th, Watson around the top 5, Davey in 6th, Jacoby, Evans, Tom round out the top 10. And then we've got Sterry in 21st. What's happened to him in the last couple of rounds? And the Italian as well in 19th. So in the championship is still lead, but the gap's down to under a race win. It's down to 19 points with 4 races remaining, 100 points on offer. As we've got Prado in 3rd, 16 points ahead of Grants now after his 2nd victory of the season. We've got Tom rounding out the top 5 by 21 points to Jacoby. We've got Watson, who's 38 points over top 5. There's still hope for the Brit. Then Evans, Davey up a couple places to 9th ahead of Sterry. And Osland up a place to 11th ahead of the Italian. As we've got Ika up a couple places into the top 20. Up 5 places, Gustavo, the Brazilian in 29th. We've still got 4 riders yet to score. Have we actually seen any of those 4 riders ride yet? I'm not sure. Next up is a name I cannot pronounce for the penultimate round of the season, but we have the final 2 rounds coming up, and it will be the finale as well of MXGP 2019, as unfortunately I just don't have space to fit in any more of MXGP 2019. But I hope you enjoyed a little run on the MX2 Championship, and we will all try out the MXGP bikes as well. So thanks for watching, and we'll see how we do if we can grab the title next time.